Hey everybody, and welcome to this potential final of Cupcake Souls, where I am finishing up with Dark Souls 1. I have 3 bosses left to go. The 2 main bosses, which are Menace, I believe it's pronounced Menace. Of the expansion, which I'm currently in, I have Lord Gwen, Lord of Cinder, the final boss of the main game, and Calamite, which is an optional boss, which I will most likely be taking on. Depending how things go, this will probably be an extended stream. So, cheers to that. I'm not gonna lie, because Calamite is optional. If that is becoming a bit of a rough fight, I will probably skip it. Like if we're at the 2-hour mark and it's not working out, I'll probably just say screw it and head off to Gwen. Because if Gwen is going to be anything like last time, that's going to be a long fight. Thankfully, getting to him is really fast. But last time it took me a lot. I know what I'm doing, so I'm a little more prepared. I've spent some time getting some gear upgraded so I can man, excuse me. So I can confront Gwen, fully prepared, know what I'm doing. I have gear, stuff like that. I've got levels. So, yeah. That's gonna be a thing. So, I've been playing a lot of Bloodborne. I spent a few hours before stream kind of getting my Souls legs back. Because even though Bloodborne is, could be considered a Souls game. I mean, it's made by the same people, a lot of the same combat, concepts, I guess you could say. It's a very more aggressive game. It's a lot faster pace. So, this might be a little bit rough to start. Like I said, I have been getting my sea legs back. The dodges are so much different in this game versus versus Bloodborne. Your dodge acts differently whether you're locked on or not. I've just been invaded. That's new. Though I don't think that was a real invader. I think that was an NPC. Yeah, so... Yeah, because I'm just so used to Bloodborne, I've been playing Bloodborne like crazy this week. Okay. And something I always do is I'm so used to B being cancel. My first time doing this, I would actually try to be out of the zoom and backstep to my death. But yeah, anyway, the Bloodborne dodges, when you're not locked on, you get a roll. When you're locked on, you get a dash. The dash in Bloodborne is stupidly good. Stupidly good. So I'm just used to that and how the dashes operate. So I might be trying to do dash techniques when I really should be doing roll techniques. I might be a little more aggressive than I should be. because that's kind of what I'm used to. Okay, I was about to say, there's going to be one more guy here. So yeah, bear with me while I relearn Dark Souls. Oh yeah, and as you can see, I was, like I said, trying to get my soul eggs back. So I realized when I got here, I'm like, oh, I'm actually progressing a little far. I should not. Luckily, I died here. So there's that. Can I hit? No. Can I hit? No. Okay, maybe go for a body shot. No. Wow. Okay, fine. Fuck me. Stop moving. So yeah, I'm actually almost done with Bloodborne. I have defeated Gehrman. I am going for the true ending. Like, there's 3 endings to that game. I don't know how they quantify them, but I'm going for, like, the harder one that requires a little extra work. By little extra work, it's just making sure you do certain things and eat umbilical cords. So I still have, I guess, the final boss to go. And then I have completed the Old Hunters DLC, which was really fun. It is definitely a bit of a challenge. Some of those bosses are... Some of them are super, super fun. Some of them are... Sorry, that laughing is kind of freaking me out. Some of them are just clusterfucks. Like, the final boss is just a clusterfuck fight. Not to say that it isn't fun, but it's like, be prepared for panic. I will have to say, I think my favorite fight out of Old Hunters is the second boss. Because it's more of an actual fight than chaos. How do I get over there? Oh, I think there's another door I can go through. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure there's another way I can get... No! And again, I'll probably be doing this a lot, trying to heal. So, yeah. Because in Bloodborne, that's your heal button. In this game, that's your switch weapon button. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of Bloodborne coming through, and that's just, again, because I've played it non-stop for the past 5 days. Okay, let's start here. You, my friend, are an asshole. And by asshole, I mean a mimic. Crest key. Is that the key I need? Maybe. We'll find out. We'll backtrack. Because in order to fight Calamite, I need a key that I can use to access him. And I think that's the key I need. Could be wrong. Could be for something else. Don't think there's any need to go down there unless the urge to explore is strong, but I kind of don't want to draw this out any longer than necessary. Actually, I think what I should do, because there's a shortcut over here. Let me get the shortcut at least before I start doing anything crazy stupid. Yep, and then the bonfire's like right up there. Yeah, you know what? I kind of hate to say it, but I kind of just want to get going. Like, exploring that can happen another time. Oh, God. Oh, God, no! See, I told you. I told you. Oh god, that is gonna be so bad. That is gonna be so bad. I am gonna die so many times. Because I'm gonna be smashing the wrong button. Man, what I should have done is probably done heal training. Which is where I just stood in front of a bonfire and mashed the heal button until I remembered what it was. Ugh. Ow! Oh, knock that off. Alright. Healed that time, so that's a good sign, right? Whoa! Hey there, buddy! I was not expecting you. Oh, hey! Another burn fur! Alright. That starts at 5. Let's kindle the crap out of this bonfire. Hey, Mike. Yeah, no, this is, this place. I don't know if you, were here earlier, but I was doing this, trying to heal. This doesn't heal me in this game. Wrong button, asshole. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of Bloodborne coming through. Oh god, no, 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 no. I'm dealing with you first. If you guys are okay. But unfortunately, dark magic, I'm a little squishy to. Oh, bummer. Bummer, yeah. I lucked out. I didn't have to build that platform today. Instead, I took a nap. That was nice. I actually kind of needed it. I got some really bad sleep the other day. And, really didn't feel like having to build a... What was it going to be? Like a 6x5 platform, as well as leveling ground in 30-degree weather. Oh. Hi. I don't remember that. Alright, but I think I want to follow the cat if I remember correctly. And also, if I remember correctly, this is a shortcut I want to take. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. Now to find where that cat ran off to. Like I said, if I remember, following the cat is actually, I don't want to say a good thing. Ha ha ha. Hey, buddy. I remember you. You were big, with a bigger sword. Very angry. Hey. No, don't go. No. Alrighty. Good shit. And by good, I mean horrible. not gonna lie. Oh. You don't know. I'm just gonna continue. Black Flame! Twin Humanities, sweet! Not that I desperately need them. I mean, I think regular Humanities would serve me a lot better. Trust me, I know exactly how that goes. Long time ago, back when I was still in like grade school and whatnot, my grandparents lived in San Jose. It was like just south of San Francisco. And, you know, we had our little, like I'd go and visit them for summer and stuff like that. And we'd have our little rituals. And we'd always rent movies. And it was basically, Grandma would rent one, Grandpa would rent one, and then I got to do pretty much whatever I wanted, because I got to watch my movie whenever I wanted. And we'd have like a little family movie time. And one day my grandma rented something, I think it was called Better Than Chocolate. It is the epitome of a chick flick. It was, if I remember correctly, it's essentially a movie about a woman. I can't remember if it was like her coming to terms with that she was a lesbian, or, you know, something of that nature. Like, it was, you know, like how her family started treating her when she came out, and wow, there was nothing up here. Actually, there is a ledge. I can drop down. Let's do it. Yellow swag. But it was just the chickiest of movies my grandpa and I had watched. And I can't remember what we ended up getting, or what my grandpa ended up getting, but it was pretty much the next day my grandpa and I went back to the movies. God damn it. We went back to the movie store and rented another movie. And we ended up renting the Kurt Russell classic Soldier. If you have not seen Soldier, it wasn't the worst of movies. It was kind of exactly what we needed. Just stupid plot, not really much of one, and just ultra violence. And it was just like, oh, we needed this to balance it out. Go back to the township, because the shortcut I want. Yeah, no, Soldier is not a bad movie. It's an action. It is a straight action flick, and I think Kurt Russell has 3 lines at most. Basic premise of story is he was bred to be a soldier, like from birth. You know, it's futuristic. Since he was an infant, he was literally trained to be a soldier. And he gets too old, or something happens, and they literally throw him away. And it's basically a group of rebels find him, nurse him back to health. And they're coming to destroy their area. He ends up helping them. Kicks the ass of the new generation, kind of proving that he's still relevant. End of movie. But yeah, it's fun. If you just want an action flick, that and John Wick. Like, if you just want an action flick, watch John Wick. Keanu Reeves does a really good job in that movie.
He left this world with honor intact, and here I am, retired and blind.
Also, what was that Denzel movie that came out last year? Fuck, I can't remember. Like, he used to be a hitman and he's retired. And then, like, shit happens and he kind of comes out of retirement type of thing. Yeah, no, I mean, to me, The Equalizer, thank you. The Equalizer is another great action movie. True, it did have more plot than action, but it was still a good movie. Like, if you want an action movie, it's still really good. Alright. What do you have? Nothing. Oh, dung pies. Hello. Thank you. Shards and arrows.
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast.
Oh, do I have to encounter him first?
There's very little to be said.
I think I do. Okay.
I've no hares to hunt, but I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
Okay. So, backtrack time. You know what? That's a movie I've started watching a couple times, but never finished. And I always mean to do that. Like, I just need to track down that movie and just sit down and watch it. Like, I always catch it on TV or something, and like, I'm never in a position to just fully sit down and watch it. So, alright, so where I was going before, for those who are unaware, I was actually heading off toward the last boss, which I'm not 100% bummed that I did, because I've unlocked a shortcut, which is right through there. I am going to attempt the optional boss, Calamite, but apparently in order to trigger all the shit I need to have done, I need to actually encounter him first. Oh, good shit. 2 movies I have not watched. But Japanese B-movies are some actually really good shit. Alright. There's our friend Snuffleupagus. So, unfortunately, the start of this fight is a little bullshit. And by a little bullshit, I mean... Okay. And there I go again! This is not heal, goddammit! When will I learn this? Probably never. Anyway. Yeah, no, like I said, I've caught heat a few times, like on TV. Just need to actually sit down and watch it. It's gotta be on Netflix or on demand. I mean, there's a fucking movie rental place just down the street from me. I have no reason. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Because they just called me saying, like, hey, we haven't seen you in a while. Hey, free rental. Come check it out. So I might use my free rental on Heat. And then Tokyo Gore Police and the Machine Girl. I want to say Machine Gun Girl. I will have to track down. That'll probably be through the interwebs, because my play... Oh, so here's something really funny about my my local video rental store. It's called Family Video, but they have a porn section. Like, I'm like 95% sure they have a porn section, but they're called Family Video. Yeah, no, I remember seeing the VHS for it, and it was 2 VHS, like back in the day. So, yeah, I remember that being a long movie, just sort of looking at it. But I'm pretty sure it's on DVD. See, to me, it's like, why would you have a porn section in the day and age of internet? Like, I don't know how porn shops, like places where you can go and watch women dance naked, but it's like, why would you want to make it publicly known that you're going to watch a naked woman dance when you can just sit at home and nobody has to know?
Yes, I thought as much.
But anyway.
It's called Calamite, ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna dared not provoke his ire. I see little.
But you got like 2 of the best archers in Anne Orlando. They can definitely take that thing down.
To the bitter end.
I think yes.
Good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons.
Oh no, I'm not talking about like for sex toys. That's a whole different can of beans. Like, me personally, if I'm gonna order, actually I'm gonna TMI when I order stuff like that, Amazon. Mainly because I don't think there's a store like that in my area, because in most metropolitan areas there's a Starbucks on every corner. In my area there's a church on every corner. But no, like, buying sex toys, that's a different can of worms. I'm talking about like strip clubs and places where you sit in a booth and you put 20 bucks in, and you know the curtains open and you rub one out real quick. Like, that's the type of place, like, I don't understand is still in business.
The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying, knighthood's highest calling.
Hey, Envy. That'll be something I'll have to try and remember to watch afterwards. Mainly because that'll probably disappear in the next couple of minutes, and then I will forget about it. Yeah, like, that's the type of thing I don't understand. Like, for me, a video store having a porn section is neither here nor there. I guess if... Oh! Slight side tangent. The corner store just down the street from me still has dial-up. Anyway. So... yeah, like, to me, places like that... like, I don't know are how in business, because unless you have a stupidly slow internet connection and, you know, watching porn online is not viable, okay, I'll give it to you. But I think most people nowadays have a relatively decent connection where watching porn isn't an issue. But yeah, no, I understand about strip clubs being more of a social thing. Just kind of weird to say, stop jumping around. Which is funny because I never had that dream. Like, that was never a fantasy of mine. Like, I was never like, oh yeah, let's go to a strip club, and I don't know. I think because I was such an internet junkie, I was like, if I want boobs, I'll just Google boobs. And talking is now going to come to a minimum. Oh, that's not heal! That's not heal! God damn it, Calamite. Again, not heal, not heal. La, 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 la. Yeah, not having the dash is a little culture shocky. Ow, pancaked. Alright, I'm still doing good on Estes. I shouldn't be doing what I'm trying to do. I should just kill this guy. No! No, that was a really good moment to do what I wanted to do, which I really shouldn't be doing. Bloodborne to Das. Alright, you know what? I've had enough of this. Up, up, up. Don't choke this. Don't choke this. Alright. I'm trying to go for his tail, but Calamite does not play well. Oh. Though, that fight was a lot easier this time around because I knew what to expect. That fight your first time through is a pain. Yeah, no, I think what it is that if I played both games regularly at the same time, it wouldn't be an issue. But because I've been playing Bloodborne for like 5 days straight, for way too many hours at a time, my muscle memory is for Bloodborne. It's like this. You know, this button in Bloodborne heals. In this game, it's weapon swap. So it's just having to forget that and remember the correct button layout. That's what's hard. But if I'm playing both of them simultaneously, that probably wouldn't be much of an issue. But I still think going from Bloodborne back to the Souls games is harder because there's just so much more in Bloodborne. You've got the dashes, you have the lack of equip burden. The game itself is just faster, it's more aggressive. So it's having to go back to, I don't want to say a more defensive style of fighting, but, you know, it's just different. Like, it's just different enough to make things awkward. And then, I'm pretty sure you had that same... Okay, yeah. Yeah, you just said it. You had the same going back to Dark Souls 2. Like, it's just different fighting tactics. Just so many things that are different in general. Yeah, no, I think that's, for sure. But I will say, I love Bloodborne. I think if we're going to include Bloodborne in the Souls series, I'm going to have to say Bloodborne is my favorite. I just prefer Bloodborne. Not saying that, you know, I don't like these games anymore. I still love them. I just think I prefer Bloodborne over Souls. I will have to say, yeah, for now, I mean, Dark Souls 3 is coming out. It's looking to be a little more... Is this the one I want? I don't remember. No, it's not the one I want. It is looking to be a little more Bloodborne-esque, so who knows? Maybe if they fuse Souls and Bloodborne together and it works, who knows? Maybe that'll be my new favorite. But yeah, for right now, Bloodborne, it just takes the cake. Like, I'm having so much fun with that. Like, I'm about to start up my second character. No, I have not finished Bloodborne. I am waiting to do a few things beforehand. But yeah, no. Bloodborne is just so fun. True. I mean, very valid point there. It is very, very vanilla in terms of progressions and stuff of that nature. I always get lost here. Bear with me. Okay, I'm not going over to that mess again. 'Cause I believe I just need to come down here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Crap. Oh, well. I did want to, unhollow before coming into this. Because there is a summon. And even though the summon doesn't do, like, large chunks of damage, summons do act as a nice distraction. So if you need to get that heal off, you know, if you need to sort of stabilize, you know, they can do that. Or help you do that. Yeah, no, fair enough. Like I said, I totally understand where you're coming from. Alright, so this is the final boss of the Notorious of the Abyss expansion for Dark Souls 1. This boss is relentless. God, fucking turn that butter, why don't you? Oh God, I am losing everything right now. Hold on. You know this fight better than anyone. I can't do chat. Oh my God. Well, No, 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 please, no. Oh god, I blew a... Oh, eat it. Oh god, I'm out of stamina. Nervous laugh, nervous laugh. Yes! Okay. Alright, this may potentially be a semi-short night. Oh, I didn't need the summon after all. Alright, what did you say? PSN also is interested in Red Team. Oh, interesting. No, I do not have a PS Now sub. So, unfortunately, that is, kind of what's called out of the question. But that is actually really good to know, in case I feel like doing that. Alright, warp to Firelink. Alright. I don't know why I rested there. I'm not gonna lie. This has all been going a lot better than expected. So... yeah. Maybe I don't have much to worry about Gwen. Actually, you know what? I am, however... Oh wow, I got a ton of humanity from somewhere. Because, let's face it, we haven't seen our boyfriend in a while. I want to know how he's doing. I want to let him know that I still love him. And that I'm constantly thinking about him. So, if I don't get invaded, we will summon Friendo, head to Gwen, see what kind of damage we can do. Ow! Not a good start. Nothing quite like taking a giant chunk out of your health before getting to the boss. Oh god, no, 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 you need to, like, there we go. Alright. Ha ha! I will admit, pairing is not as satisfying as a visceral. There's just something about reaching your hand inside someone and ripping out organs, which you're not actually ripping out organs. I'm just assuming that's what you're doing. is really satisfying. That and, you know, the blood, just all the blood. Oop. Yeah, that's right. You show them what's what, soul. Alright, top off before this next fight. What'd you drop? Blue Titanite chunk. Alright. I think this dude is weak to fire. Oh! Oh god, no, no. Okay. Wow. I'm not gonna... Oh god, Soul's almost dead. Alright, so, okay. Wow. Having... Again, I knew what I was getting in for, so I prepped. Wow. I don't know what to say, people. That went a lot faster than I could have ever expected. Having the summon definitely did help. I thought that was still going to be a lot harder than it actually was. But yeah, if I can find it, there's, I don't know if... no, I thought, again, since I knew what I was prepared for, I forgot that was the option I needed to do. I thought I did that and then I had the choice. I forgot that was the Link into Flame option. I wanted to do the other option anyway because I haven't seen it yet. But yeah. Like I said, I don't know if it was edited by somebody who did one of those like YouTube poops with Dark Souls, or if there's an actual video, but it's like when you're listening to Gwen Lord of Cinder theme, and it's a couple of shots of these people just doing like crazy ass dances, like it's like this girl who's like trying to like pop and lock, and then there's another one of this guy just like banging his head to the fucking Gwen music. It's kind of funny. But yeah, no, just great music for sure. This is really good credits music, which is why I'm gonna let it roll. So, like I said, that actually took a lot shorter than I was anticipating for tonight. because my first goes with Manus and Gwen were, it was literally like running my head into a wall. Like that's how hard those fights were. But I think because knowing what I was getting into, especially for Gwen, I made sure I had a good shield that had really good physical and fire block, so I could just block through some of the shit. Having that summon there, I think, made it a lot easier too. Because there were more times he was going after Soul than he was me, which was just allowing me free hits. Yeah, because Gwen is, like, he's relentless, but he backs off for a second. And then he's relentless and he backs off for a second. What I mean by a second, I literally mean a second. Like, if you get a couple hits in on him, like, he'll back off and then he charges you. So, there is no breathing room with the Gwen fight if you don't have a friend. If you've got a friend, true, I could have just parry looped him, but my parry timings are horrible in the Souls games. It's a little better in Bloodborne, but only on the enemies that have really long wind-ups. So it's basically like, their wind-up is so long, I can go make myself a cup of coffee, come back, scold my mouth on the first sip, swear a lot, set the cup down, pick the controller up, and still have time to parry. Like, that's how slow some of the enemies attack in Bloodborne. So those parries are really easy to get off. But yeah, I think knowing the fights and being prepared and knowing what I needed to do to prepare, like I said, I was using that Black Knight shield. I got it fully upgraded, which gave me 100% physical and 95% fire. So, you know, I'd gotten my endurance maxed out along with that Ring of Favor and Protection, which upped my endurance. Chloranthy Ring, and I ate one of those herbs to speed stamina recovery. Having somebody to take the attention away from the boss so I could pop Estus. Yeah, that fight was a lot easier than expected. So I need to figure out something to do for at least 2 hours. And we literally just start again. Like, it doesn't even take you to the menu.
Yes, indeed. The dark
Like, you're
side
just
lands
in
undead.
New Game Plus.
And in this land, the undead are corralled.
Like, I kind of don't know what to do. Like, there's a part of me that's like, I'll start up my own Bloodborne.
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Oh, I will, just not during stream. like I was not like, I was prepared for 3 hours of doing this. Yeah, you're right. It should be throwaway. I just don't know. Like, I was not prepared to end this early. I guess I could go back into isolation. Unfortunately, I don't know what that is, so I don't have it. It's like, I don't want to play Bloodborne, because Mike is in the middle of a Bloodborne playthrough. He's actually almost done with the Bloodborne playthrough. If he wants my assistance for old hunters, you know, that's a thing. Could probably clean up old hunters and whatnot pretty quick. Yeah, I don't... Bloodborne doesn't feel right as much as I want to. God damn, I'm going to do isolation. I'm going to take the stream down for a few minutes while I get isolation up and running. I'm not doing the whole isolation and dark thing because it's not scary anymore. It might get scary later, but it's not scary anymore. Yeah, so I'll be back in 5 minutes while I get isolation up and running. We'll get back into Alien Isolation, since that is what I promised I'd do when I was done with Dark Souls. Because next week, there's like a 99% chance I'm not going to be here next week. That we've got Mom wants to do a social thing. I kind of can't get out of it, so there's that. Anyway, like I said, give me about 5 minutes. I'm going to take the stream down because I might have to edit things, and I don't want that on stream. But anyway, if anybody is in chat and they're like, screw Alien Isolation, thank you for joining. I appreciate you sticking by. I know those boss fights were pretty free. You were probably hoping for a little more salt and frustration, and I understand. But yeah, that's that. That was all of Dark Souls 1, which is a great game. I do highly recommend everybody picking it up. If you do pick it up for PC, please also track down DS Fix and mess around with that to make sure it runs properly. Because this game was a really, really bad PC port, which is a shame. But yeah, do that. Again, thank you. Everything's down below before you head out. What we're streaming, when we're streaming, all that jazz. I know I'm coming back in 5 minutes, so why am I doing a stream sign-off? Because like I said, for all y'all who are leaving because you don't want to watch Alien Isolation, plus this is the end of an episode for YouTube, so might as well make it somewhat fancy official. Anyway, thank you everybody. If you stick around, thank you again. I'll see you in about 5 minutes or so.